In 2026, vanilla remains the world's most expensive spice after saffron, and with that prestige comes a sophisticated market of biological deception. While many bottles in the baking aisle are labeled 100% pure vanilla, federal standards actually allow for a range of hidden additives that dilute the product's integrity. According to FDA standard of identity, 21 CFR 169.175, pure vanilla extract must contain at least 35% alcohol and 13.35 ounces of vanilla bean extractives per gallon. But what the label doesn't have to disclose is the quality of those beans or the presence of specific legal fillers like corn syrup or caramel color. Quick favor before we move on. If you appreciate this content, consider giving this video a like and subscribing to the channel. Believe it or not, more than 92% of viewers haven't subscribed yet. It's free and only takes a second, but it means the world to us. So did you subscribe already? Great. Thank you so much for your support. Now back to the video. Here are the 9 types and brands that are often not real in the way purists expect, despite their 100% claims. 1. Generic Mexican vanilla, tourist/discount brands. In 2026, the biggest scam in the vanilla world is Mexican vanilla sold at bargain prices. While Mexico is the birthplace of vanilla, most cheap bottles found in tourist shops or discount bins are actually made from tonka bean extract. Tonka beans contain coumarin, a compound that is chemically similar to vanilla but is banned by the FDA because it can be toxic to the liver. Even if the label says 100% pure, if the price is too good to be true and the liquid is dark and thick, it is likely a coumarin-spiked imitation that presents a legitimate health risk. 2. Great Value Walmart brand, regular pure. Walmart's Great Value Pure Vanilla Extract meets the legal FDA minimums, but in 2026, it is flagged by culinary experts as technically pure, culinarily fake. To keep costs low, these mass-market brands often use exhausted beans that have already been used for extraction once, and then spike the result with sugar and corn syrup to mask the weak flavor. While the label says 100% pure, the actual vanillin content, the compound that provides the flavor, is significantly lower than premium artisanal brands, resulting in a one-dimensional taste that disappears in the oven. 3. McCormick Standard All-Natural Pure. McCormick is a reliable staple, but their 2026 Standard Pure Vanilla is a target for those seeking clean label purity. Under FDA rules, pure vanilla can still contain sugar, corn syrup, and propylene glycol without these being highlighted as imitations. In 2026 audits, McCormick's Standard line is noted for its high sugar content, which is used to mellow the harshness of the alcohol. If you want the real McCormick experience, you have to upgrade to their small batch or Madagascar bourbon lines. Otherwise, you are paying a premium for a product that is legally stretched with sweeteners. 4. Watkins Baking Vanilla/Clear Vanilla. Watkins is a heritage brand, but their famous Clear Vanilla is a 100% synthetic product made from vanillin derived from wood pulp, lignin, or petroleum. Even their baking vanilla is often a blend of real extract and artificial flavorings, Category 2 vanilla. In 2026, the label trick is in the wording, double strength or baking vanilla often implies a more powerful product, but it usually signifies a fortified blend. If it isn't amber-colored and labeled strictly as pure extract, you are using a lab-created flavor, not a bean-derived one. 5. Baker's Imitation/Natural Blend. Baker's is frequently found in high-volume grocery stores and is a 2026 avoid for anyone seeking authentic vanilla. This brand often uses natural vanilla flavor, a legal loophole. Unlike pure extract, natural flavor only needs to be 51% derived from vanilla beans. The other 49% can come from other natural sources like fermented clove oil or even rice bran. While it sounds natural, it is a chemically engineered profile designed to mimic the complexity of a bean without the expense, making the 100% natural claim highly misleading. 6. Signature Select, Safeway/Albertsons brand. This store brand is a 2026 example of Category 2 adulteration. Many regional store brands sell vanilla extract, that is actually a two-fold or three-fold dilution of low-quality beans. To meet the 35% alcohol requirement, they often use synthetic ethanol derived from natural gas. While the alcohol is chemically pure, it lacks the subtle botanical notes of sugarcane or grain alcohol used in artisanal vanilla. The result is a pure vanilla that has a sharp, medicinal burn and lacks the 250-plus flavor compounds found in true, slow-macerated extract. 7. Goya, vanilla, brown or white. Goya's vanilla is a 2026 pantry staple for many, but it is almost universally artificial or imitation. The dark version is typically colored with caramel color, Class 4, which has been scrutinized in 2026 for its potential for MEI, a byproduct, content. Even if the front of the bottle looks traditional, the back reveals a list of artificial vanillin and preservatives. In 2026, these products are considered vanilla-scented water rather than extract, providing none of the antioxidant or aromatic benefits of real vanilla beans. 8. 365 Whole Foods, conventional pure vanilla. Even at Whole Foods, the conventional house brand vanilla is under fire in 2026 for water dilution. While it stays within the legal 35% alcohol limit, 2026 lab tests suggest that many house brands use the minimum required bean weight, 13.35 ounces per gallon. This results in a thin extract that requires double the dosage of a brand like Nielsen-Massey or Penzies. The 2026 real test is the viscosity test. If the vanilla is as watery as vodka and leaves no residue on the glass, it is likely a low-concentration, legal minimum product. 9. Amazon Fresh, pure vanilla. Amazon's house brand is a 2026 avoid for its opaque sourcing. While labeled pure, it often lacks the Madagascar or Tahitian designation, indicating it is a blend of the cheapest globally sourced beans available, often from Indonesia or Uganda. These beans are often quick-cured, using heat rather than the traditional sun-curing method. This destroys the delicate floral notes of the vanilla, leaving you with a pure product that tastes like smoky wood rather than sweet vanilla. In 2026, if the origin isn't stated, the pure label is just a legal shield for low-quality blending. The 2026 vanilla crisis is a lesson in standard versus quality. As we've seen with the coumarin risks in Mexican vanilla and the sugar bulking in McCormick, a 100% pure label is the beginning of the conversation, not the end. The 2026 mandate for the discerning baker is to look for single-origin designations and ingredient lists that contain only vanilla bean extractives, water, and alcohol. If the bottle contains sugar, corn syrup, or natural flavors, you are paying for an engineered shortcut. In 2026, the gold standard remains Nielsen-Massey, Penzies, or Hilala, where the curing process takes months and the extraction is done at low temperatures to preserve the bean's 200-plus flavor compounds. When you use real, high-quality vanilla, you don't just add a scent. You add a layer of complexity that synthetic vanillin can never replicate. In the 2026 kitchen, the cheapest vanilla is always the most expensive, as it fails to deliver the magic that makes baking truly special.